It's time for yet another A series refresh from Samsung. We've already unboxed the Galaxy A51 on C4 eTech, and now it's time for the A71 to step up to the plate. How much has changed from last year's A70s? Let's get it out of the box first and find out. Hey guys, Ash here from C4 eTech, and if you do end up liking what you see in this video, please subscribe and turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. Let's now get started. We have the typical Samsung packaging here, a picture of the phone with the Samsung and A71 branding to the front, more Galaxy A71 branding to the side, nothing to the back, and to the bottom, we have a sticker. The maximum retail price mentioned here is 34,999, but the phone's actually priced at 29,999. Here we have yet another sticker. This is the Prism Crush Silver variant with 128 gigs of storage. Now enough with the box, let's get the unboxing knife, slice through the seal and remove the lid. First, we have a SIM ejector tool that's followed with the usual paperwork, and Samsung's also included a transparent soft case here. Let's put all those aside and get to the Galaxy A71 itself. Peeling off the protective plastic. There is a sticker to the back. Let's take this one off as well. We have a plastic back here, and under the right light we can spot the diagonal lines running across this gradient back. So what else is in the box? A 25-watt fast charger, a USB Type-C to Type-C cable, and finally a pair of in-ear earphones. And yes, the A71 retains the headphone jack, and that's found to the bottom along with the USB Type-C port, speaker and the primary microphone. The secondary noise cancelling mics present to the top. Samsung continues to include a dedicated micro SD card slot. This, along with the two SIM options, can be found to the left. To the right, we have the power and volume keys. While these have been kinda similar to what we've seen with the A70s, the protruding camera array, that's new, similar to what the Galaxy S20 series has. The back sports a color-changing pattern and it looks nice. The plastic here helps in keeping the weight under 180 grams, but it does come at a cost. In hand, this doesn't feel quite as premium as glass does. And the glossy finish does attract a lot of fingerprints and smudges. It's also worth keeping in mind that plastic is more prone to scratches compared to glass, so leaving the case on might not be such a bad idea after all. Turning the A71 around, here's another major change. This time we get an Infinity O panel. That's Samsung speak for bye-bye water drop notch and hello punch hole. This punch hole holds a 32 megapixel selfie camera. Taking a look at some of the sample images, the A71 seems to do more than a fair job here. Now, though the notch has changed, the screen size and the resolution remain the same. So it's 6.7 inches, it's Full HD+, this is Super AMOLED, and this panel also happens to be protected by Corning's Gorilla Glass 3. So just like the A70s, the display here is excellent, and the fact that it's Infinity O this time adds to the overall immersiveness when it comes to media consumption. Now, it's not just the externals that have received a facelift, the internals too have been upped. The A71 sports the Snapdragon 730 chip paired with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of UFS 2.1 storage. The Snapdragon 730 is still one of the best mid-range chips from Qualcomm, and as long as it's only pushing a 60Hz panel, it doesn't even break a sweat. One UI 2.0 on top of Android 10 is what the A71 is running on, and this is the best version of Samsung's custom interface that we've ever come across. So day-to-day tasks, no issues. Now even with the more intense tasks like gaming, the Adreno 618 GPU keeps everything chugging along quite nicely. Like I said, the Snapdragon 730 does not break a sweat since it's only pushing 60Hz. So even graphically intense titles like Call of Duty remain perfectly playable. Now powering all of this, we have a 4500 mAh battery, just like with the A70s. Now the A71 does come with the newer and more power efficient 8nm chip compared to the Snapdragon 675 on the A70s. So when it comes to battery life, we expect it to perform better than the A70s, and the A70s was not bad. It was actually pretty good, so this should last us through a day quite easily. The 25-watt fast charger should help with fast top-ups too. While we did touch on the software a bit earlier, here are a few things that One UI 2.0 has brought to the table. We now have a new navigation system that kind of works like stock Android 10 gestures. The old ones are present as well, so if you're a long-time Samsung user, you can go for the old Samsung style navigation, or if you're coming from a different phone, you can opt for the more stockish navigation. Appreciate the choice. We get Edge Screen, which was previously a feature reserved only for Samsung flagships. The A71 is the first phone in the A series to receive this functionality. We also have an always-on display as well as edge lighting. No notification LED though. The fingerprint sensor here, it's embedded under the screen. It's decent, although we've seen faster, especially in recent times. Face unlock was quick enough. Lastly, Samsung Pay returns, and yes, this is the full-fledged Samsung Pay with support for MST. This means we can load our debit and credit cards onto the phone and then swipe them at any place that accepts cards. It is one of the best Samsung features, and I'm really glad that they've not omitted it with the A71. So next, let's talk cameras. The primary is the same 64 megapixel sensor like last time. It's coupled with the f1.8 lens. It takes some really well-detailed images with punchy colors. The dynamic range is also pretty impressive. For low light situations, we have a dedicated night mode, and it works with both the primary as well as the ultrawide sensor. Talking about which, the ultrawide's a 12 megapixel sensor this time around. The resolution's gone up. Pictures came out looking crisp. The detail levels seem better this time. Upgrade number 2 is a 5 megapixel macro option that lets us get real close to subjects, like here in this instance with this flower bud. Finally, we have our good old depth sensor, still a 5 megapixel unit. And as seen before, with live focus, we can adjust the background blur after the photos have been taken. As for videos, we can shoot up to 4K. Super Steady is included as well. So overall, it looks like a promising set of cameras. So like I mentioned earlier, the A71, it's launched at 29,999. The A71 brings with it improved cameras, a newer and more powerful processor, an Infinity O display, and 2 extra gigs of RAM. With the A series, Samsung have typically catered to the offline segment, and for that, the A71 seems like a pretty decent upgrade. What do you guys think? Is this a phone that you'd like to see me review? Is there something you'd buy if you're shopping offline? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, we get to the end of this unboxing video, and it is time I bid you adieu. Thumbs up, thumbs down based on whatever you felt about this video. Subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon if you haven't yet. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.